So I get the episode set up for us so we can watch it. Then that's it. Oh shoot! What did I do it for? I want to start down, not up. Okay.
Rick Green here. In this show, Harold starts his own news network. Bill goes downhill skiing. I'm going
Ooh.
to show you how to make a super duper toolorama. Here's a man who has all the friends and he knows how to use them. He's so diplomatic, his favorite color is plaid. Here's my uncle, Mr. Red Green. Thank you very much. Thank you, Harold, for that intro. Those were compliments, were they? You got that one right, big fella. Ooh.
Okay, flip you around the lake.
Well, he means well.
Like, around the lake.
Wouldn't it be great if he did well? Or was well? Anyway, we've had a real catastrophe up here at the lodge with one of the rocks. It's a rock, Uncle Red. What can go wrong with a rock? It's a rock. Well, actually, it wasn't so much the rock. It was what happened to the backhoe after the rock was moved. Oh, it rolled into the van? No. Rolled into a tree? No. Harold, think about a large body of lukewarm fluid. Rolled into Moose Thompson. Possum Lake, Harold. Oh, no, that rolled into Possum Lake. Yeah, sure. That's right. Oh, you make a lot of mistakes. Yes, I do. But I don't blame him on rocks. This was my granddaddy's farm 100 years ago. He won it in a card game. Everyone else had the sense to fold. The ground is as hard as really, really hard material. The water tastes like eggs.
Yeah.
But luckily the government stepped in and paid him not to grow stuff, which was more or less his specialty.
Handyman Corner.
This week on Handyman Corner, we're going to show you how to build something that will help you build everything you ever build. Because the one biggest danger that faces every handyman is not hitting your thumb with a hammer or cutting off your finger at the knuckle or even catching your nose hairs in the lathe. It's losing your tools. It just seems that, you put a tool down, say a pair of pliers, or a hammer, and 2 or 3 seconds later you go and look for it, and you can't find it, and you end up rooting through everything. And after a couple hours, you find it out in the trunk of your car, and you have no idea how it got there. This is because when you're not watching tools, they'll get up and they'll walk away on you, just like kids. So anyway, I'll tell you what happened last week. Bill did some bungee jumping off the roof of the lodge, and I got an idea. Actually, he gave me 2 ideas. The first one being, don't ever bungee jump by tying a bunch of old jock straps together.
Ew.
Especially when somebody's going by in a lawn tractor. And secondly, I got the idea, why don't we make a bungee belt to hold all our tools? Okay, well, the first thing you gotta do is gather up all your tools. These are a few that I found around the bench and on the floor, in my pockets, and up the chimney. Okay, now you're gonna need a big wide belt, like the kind the lumberjacks use, or the telephone repairmen, or actually maybe you have one of these yourself if you went to the discos, say, 73, Saturday Night Fever kind of a thing. I use this one to hold the muffler onto the possum fan. Okay, now you need some stretchy cords. Anything will do, really. These are real good. This phone cable. Hard to come by, though, because they've switched to that metal flexible stuff in the payphones. And then, of course, you got your bungee cords. You got some lamp cord in here. There's the rubber hose from the lodge sick room. And you got a slinky, an old slingshot. Step one, attach all this stuff to your belt. And
Okay, it's not that bad.
turn myself into a more efficient handyman. Or a hula dancer. Now all I gotta do is attach the tools to the end. Now,
That works, Red. That works for you, Red. Yeah, do that.
Okay, now say I have to install a jacuzzi or unclog a drain, and all I need is my pipe wrench. So just grab my pipe wrench.
I like to have it right next to my crotch.
Alright, I need to organize this a little bit. What I need is to mark each chord so I know what's on it. So I'll get my pencil. There's the pipe wrench. Okay, well the whole thing needs to be organized. Hang on a minute.
I don't want it right next to my crotch, Red.
Okay, now I got everything labeled in alphabetical order from ABS cement right around to zinc sulfate. So I want to find my pipe wrench. Here we are. Level, mallet, nails, oilstone, paintbrush, paint scraper, pipe. Here we go. Pipe, putter, pliers. Oh no, I live under wrench. Wrench. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Wrench adjustable, wrench monkey, wrench pipe. Here we are.
There goes the wrench.
You want to make sure those are really snug down there, and maybe to do that, you could use the handyman's secret weapon.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. So, let's see. Calipers, cleaver, dados, drill bit, duct tape. Yeah, there we go. So we got this, and I got another idea. My screwdrivers and the smaller tools don't fit on the belt real well. I need a couple of belts over the shoulders, and I'll attach that with this stuff, and this is going to take a little bit of time. So why don't we get on with the show, and I'll get her all built, and we'll come right back.
Huh, okay. That would kind of work, but I use a toolbox, Red.
And now it's that part of the show where we expose the three little words that men find so difficult to say. I don't know. And here to prove that point is my uncle
The experts.
Red, and of course his best friend, Mr. Hap Shaughnessy.
That's been around since season 1. This is season 3.
Here's today's letter. Dear experts, last fall, my brother went deer hunting and gave me some venison steaks, but I forgot to refrigerate them. This spring, after the snow thawed, I noticed the meat was still sitting on the back porch rail where I left it last November. Do you think the meat is still safe to eat?
No.
I don't think we need an expert to answer this one.
No.
Oh, that's right, Harold. Meat will be just fine. Isn't that right, Hap?
Yeah, one winter's nothing. I remember when I led a group of diggers from the University of Tel Aviv on an expedition to Greenland, and we came across this dinosaur that was frozen and buried in the glacial tundra, and I thawed it out, and the meat was delicious.
That was Mastodon, you dummy.
So you ate Brontosaurus, Hap?
No, not Bronto. No, this was Strato. Stratocumulosaurus. It had fallen into an ice crevice, and it was perfectly preserved.
That was Mammoth, you Hap.
That was a bit rancid.
Man, that was Hammett. That was.
Tell everybody.
One, they actually did eat Mastodon. It is a rotten meat. Actually, proof is that he totally is true, totally not true. A few years ago, someone ate Mastodon. Back in the 30s, they ate Mastodon in France. It is a rotten meat. How I know that? Life After that TV show on the History Channel, Life After People. Now back to what we're supposed to be watching.
Yeah, how did the dinosaur taste?
Dinosaur's a bit gamier than anaconda, but not quite as fatty as, say, killer whale. There's a lot more meat on the Stratocumulosaurus. Yeah, it was a big boy.
Right for the clouds, I bet, huh?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was going to bring back all the extra flesh and maybe try to market my own brand of dinosaur meat, you know. And I registered my own trademark, brand name.
Hap's Dino Dogs?
No, Jurassic Pork.
It tools are warmly tucked away in their dens, with a case of 2-4 and a remote controller. Okay, there we go. I can go anywhere and fix anything at any time. I need a curved brass plane. Got it. Compass saw. Got it.
Compass saw?
Screw-made drill bit. What do you think? Now, what else could I use? Well, it's always nice to have a little extra light on a job. Or say a third hand would come in handy. And a lot of the guys at the lodge say that I could use a little head protection. Well, why not combine all three? That's handyman thinking. Okay, so there it is.
Okay, that's
Now
different.
I'm there at any time and fix anything.
That's different, Red.
Advise going out into the woods when the moose are in heat. And I have added another safety element here with a little yogurt tub full of baking soda. So if I'm soldering or welding or what have you, and suddenly the whole workbench and most of the furniture is on fire, I can just lean forward quickly, and hopefully the fire goes out fast because I actually have my face right into the flames at that point. So it's really it's a wearable workshop, kind of a neat looking unit. It's a fashion statement really that says, "Hey world, I'm a tool." So next time, remember, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. I think I'll just go and change the oil in the furnace. Don't worry, I can fix that. Maggie,
Yo!
getting up in the world, are you?
Well, actually, not as up as I may appear to be, Red, I'll tell you. You ever in your life get a chance to grab over a taxi, I would suggest you remove that little sign from the roof first.
Caused you some damage, dude.
Well, sir, I tell you, those suckers are made out of kryptonite or something. That ripped right through my oil pan like a bumper through a...
Ooh.
Andy, do you think this monster truck here could pull my backhoe out of Possum Lake?
Well, not unless scavenge me a new oil pan, it won't. Besides, you know, if I were you, I'd recommend that you just leave that backhoe down there if I were you.
Well, that'd be a little hard on the lake, wouldn't it? Make the water taste like backfill.
Come on, Frere. Actually, it's quite good for the lake. Well, here we go. Yeah, apparently, them little fish, they need a place to grow in, you know, a place to grow up. They call them fingerlings, I think. And, you know, without that place to grow, them little suckers, if they didn't have a place to hide, they'd stand about as much chance as a Honda Civic in one of them monster truck crusher-ramas.
So what you're saying is the backhoe sort of acts like a daycare center for the little fishies.
Oh, that's it, exactly. I mean, oh, geez, introduction. I'll tell you, I had a friend of mine, he rolled a semi right over the third line bridge into Mercury Creek.
Well, you know, I would have thought that bridge was too narrow for a big truck.
Well, it is, but that's why he was up on two wheels, and he would have made it right across there, too, if this gust of wind hadn't come along and just dumped him right over there like a turtle on his back. But you know what? He left that sucker there. Gets a check from the government. Said he created an artificial reef for fingerling conservation. If you had half a brain, you could cash in on that yourself, Rick.
Golly, the government is paying you to throw wrecks into the lake. You're sitting on a gold mine here, Doug.
Rick, I'm not in this for the money. All this stuff you're looking at, this is my joie de vivre. This is my hobby. This is for my friends. This ain't some get-rich quick scheme, Red. You're looking at my life here.
Never seen anybody's life rust out quite this bad, Doug.
Beautiful, ain't it? You gotta love it.
What the hell are you doing, Harold?
You can imagine the excitement around here when the word got out that the government was paying people to throw crap in the lake. I'll tell ya, it pretty well emptied the parking lot of the Yugo dealership.
Yugo dealership?
Uncle Rat, you know, I don't think it's going to work unless you alter the pH.
What's that here? Sound like a shampoo commercial.
No, you have to alter the pH, you know. You can't catch fish if the pH is too low, so you have to raise the pH, make it more alkaline.
What, you got to throw batteries in there? That's going to cost a lot of money.
No. Limestone. You have to dissolve limestone into the lake.
Limestone? Limestone won't work. Limestone will kill all the fish.
No, it helps. It's limestone, really. That's what you need.
Well, all right, let's do a little test, Harold. I'll get a little piece of limestone. I'll put it in your eye. And you tell me if it helps or hurts.
I don't think that threats are going to solve anything here.
Well, neither's limestone.
Okay.
So we'll get in touch with the right people. We'll find out what to use and how to use it. More importantly, how to get our hands on that government money.
Limestone.
Our state-
Limestone. Limestone works.
When it comes to the men of the laws, our friendship lasts longer than the warranty on a Dodge. I need them and trust them, and I'm always on their side. Unless the situation involves money or an attractive woman, or preferably both.
Pictures with Bill.
Pictures with Bill today, so I drove over there and
No. Oh, no. Oh, there goes the skis.
I was going to drive close to the curb. I thought, what is that? Oh, there's one more. Let's see, one more ski to come yet.
Oh, poor Bill.
There it is. Okay. Now, Bill wanted to try some downhill skiing, and he had gotten all the equipment together, and actually 2 of the skis were mine, so I picked them up, and he had the pole. Oh, yeah, look like they're. And it was a good day to just get. Something about Bill that
Direction.
makes you want to go home as soon as you get there.
Dangerous steep hill.
It's a heck of a hill, isn't it? It's practically straight down. It was so steep I could hardly keep my pants up. But I don't enjoy this part of skiing, where you got to walk all the way. Of course, we don't have the tow rope things across the line. Anyway, I'm up there. Bill's he's pretty bad. He's an older fella. I'm old.
Oh, right in the nuts.
So now I'm feeling about the same as him. But he jams the skis in there, and he's got this, apparently this ski wax is real slippery stuff, but it gives you a little extra
Ski wax.
spin when you're going. So,
This is butter.
And he puts that all over the skis, and they're just, well, I get the idea. So he puts my skis down to show him, and then, well, Bill, the skis seem, yeah, goodbye. Oh, man. Down he goes. Starting to enjoy this now.
Ooh, right in the van. Ooh, right in the van.
Enjoy that. So I walk all the way down, see what the heck's going on, because those are my skis down there, and so far I'm enjoying myself real well. Now Bill's okay. That's good news, I guess. My skis didn't fare quite so well. What do we do now, Bill? He goes back skiing. I'm finished for the day. So up he goes, and boredom is sitting in pretty deep for me now. And 6 poles in there, and he's kind of frozen. I think he melted a bit into the snow, but then.
There goes Bill. Oh. Dangerous steep hill. Oh, right into the sign. Oh, right into the van.
Oh, the heck with this. I've had enough. Skiing with Bill is a total drag.
Yeah, dragging him. That's a funny thing.
And now here's something for you young people, because you're young and you're strong, and you'll eventually recover from this.
I'm not watching this part because this part's dumb. Yeah. I'm skipping that part because that part's dumb.
Now, I know a lot of your teenagers don't like to hear advice, but communication is an important part of life. And besides, who cares what you think? A lot of stuff that you don't know. And I'm guessing that there's 1, maybe even 2 experts right there in your own home. This, of course, is your parents. So if you're wondering what it's like to be really, really intoxicated or, say, caught naked in a public place, why not ask the people who've been there? Mom and Dad. Especially Mom. Bob, with these fish and so on, is there some kind of a chemical that we can add to the lake that'll help with the acidity and so on?
Limestone.
Limestone? what I wanted to know was there some other chemical that would work?
No.
All right, all right. Is there another name for limestone that, say, somebody like a Harold or somebody wouldn't know?
Calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate.
Yes.
Great. All
Calcium
right.
carbonate.
Thanks, Bob.
Good.
I'll get back now and good luck with your land slope test.
All right, thanks.
Heh. Build a golf club. Yeah, that's limestone.
Uncle Red, is that you? What? You said, is that you?
Ah, he said statue. Anyway, this limestone mess turned out to be a real disaster.
Pardon me, did you say limestone?
I meant calcium carbonate.
What?
Calcium carbonate, Harold. I asked an expert. I asked him about the limestone, and he said use calcium carbonate.
Uncle Red, calcium carbonate is limestone.
Don't push it, Harold, all right?
Harold's smarter than you anyways, Fred.
So we socked 4 tons of limestone into the lake, which cost us $280, and then we got a check from the government for 102, so it's just like income tax time again, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, think of it this way. You did something good for the fish, and who knows, maybe you'll retrieve the backhoe.
Oh, no. When the calcium carbonate hit the backhoe, it just kind of disintegrated into a cloud of rust. Kind of a low rumble, bad smell. And then the tires popped to the surface.
Well, there you go. The tires are probably worth something.
They popped through the boathouse. Then they just popped. Then they sank, taking my new canoe with them.
Oh no.
Well, hey, you tried your best, young fella. Don't blame yourself.
I don't, Harold. I blame you.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Well, you're the guy that was using the rock as the emergency brake for the backhoe, weren't you?
I didn't do that. and anyway, let's just remember who used the backhoe last.
All right, well, I'll blame the rock. That's what I wanted to do in the first place anyway.
Okay, well,
I'll be right down. Well, that's about it for this show. And if my wife is watching, I'll be coming straight home after the meeting, unless it rains and I harden. And to the rest of you, on behalf of myself,
6 o'clock.
and a whole bunch of heroes here up at the Possum Lake Lodge, thanks for watching and keep your stick on the ice.
Oh, this is too fun.